CryptoSLO, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSLO with more crypto gains and yes, a little morning coffee. What's going on, crypto maniacs? I know it's been a while since I've done a morning coffee. We've just been kind of grinding away, hoping things would turn around. We are starting to see a little green. The alts are picking up, which is usually a good sign that Bitcoin will follow. We're not out of the woods yet, but we definitely be seeming to be headed in the right direction. I don't know, just some of the latest news. The Verge announcement partnership came out yesterday, and sure enough, they are now sponsoring the adult industry, including Pornhub. So Verge is now officially your porn coin. The initial reaction was a sell-off, but Verge is still holding at a pretty decent level. I was really surprised, actually, that it's held in the sevens, which I think is a good sign. I mean, I think part of the community was turned off, but some realized that, you know, hey, it is a billion-dollar industry, and Verge is now a payment system, so they're paying for something, so that's definitely a valid use. Does it look a little sketchy moving forward for them? A little bit. It kind of makes them hard to be, I think, to be accepted at like Amazon or something down the line, but you know, maybe they found their spot, and maybe they're, you know, clearing a path for other coins as payments, but we will see what the price action does. You know, another lesson learned that, you know, in this market right now, you're just almost always better to sell into the hype when you can still lock in some decent profits. Not to say that you can't still lock some profits in at 7 cents, but you know, you could have got between 8 and 10 if you would have sold up to the announcement. Another side note, those invested in the RavenCoin community, I recently just finished this video by the Kaigeta guy. I don't know a lot of his background. Looks like he's been in crypto a long time, and he has been starting communities. And I kind of wondered about this because a couple weeks ago, or I'm not sure when it was recently though, I was in the Raven Discord and RVN, and when I logged back into my Discord, it disappeared, and I was like, that's really weird. So come to find out, they did a complete community reset the Discord, reset everything, basically to remove this guy from power, from the community. Now, the guy himself does not seem to be that concerned with power. He just wants to start great communities. So, but I'll tell you what, if you want to get some history on RavenCoin, I definitely recommend watching this video. I'll put a link down there. I'm not saying that I support the video or not support it. I just think it creates some great thought about how coins work and how coins start, and how there's a lot of things going on with coins that you don't know about. Like on the facade, the whole thing was like no pre-mine, fair start, blah blah blah. And come to find out, based on this, what this guy says, there was millions of dollars being liquidated of RavenCoin kind of under the table. It's a thing called OTC trade. So OTC trade is where two parties agree to make a transaction, and it's off the exchange. So in essence, it's untraceable. So according to this guy, there was millions of dollars in untraceable transactions happening in a chat room, which is absolutely crazy. So the only thing I could deduce from that would be, this would be early whales. And actually I did a little research, and this basically is a common practice. I mean, it's pretty risky because someone could scam you so easy. But whales will accumulate mass amounts of a certain crypto basically before it's even listed on an exchange. And this is kind of how the real super whales, I would almost claim these as super whales, because this allows them to buy massive amounts of the currency without affecting the open market price. But I'll be doing a video on OTC trade, and I'll try to dig up some good stuff on it, some history. But that's about it for the news today. Appreciate you watching. The channel's still growing pretty steadily. We're almost 1,600 subs. I really appreciate that. And you know, I've continued to make videos even in the downturn, because once again, crypto is something I do believe in, and I'm here to stay, and hopefully you are too. This is CryptoSLO. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.